I mean,
Yeah, I think a comfortable place that
Yeah.
they can go to that reflects them, as we've mentioned, and for women who are leaders to be more advocates for representation in all the organizations that exist, that women are reflected, of all different kinds are reflected. And I think that's crucial for leaders. As a community member, I don't know what one thing would be. I'm stumped on that. It's just so many things all in one day.
I know, it's like
it's from eating my apple to like
Right.
talking to people about things that are going
Right.
on in my life. It's just so many things. Self-awareness.
Right. I strongly feel personally in regards to women and lesbians' health, I feel like it's extremely important to come out to your doctor, which I don't think a lot of LGBT people, but especially lesbian women, do. And if you don't feel comfortable coming out to your doctor, advocate for yourself to get in a situation where you can. You know, if that doctor's not someone that you're comfortable with, talk to your community, talk to your, your partner, talk to your lesbian coworker and find out.
Whitman-Walker.
Right, call Whitman-Walker and find out, who else can I see? Because I think the most important thing that we can do is take back the control of, our own health care.
Yeah, I think it's important for any provider to be able to ask those questions right up front, at the first visit, so that the person can actually have the opportunity to be out about who they are.
Right.
I think that's really important.
Right. And if they're not asking those questions, tell them, get them to ask those questions.
Yeah, and you don't ask the questions like, "Are you a lesbian?" I mean, that's not what you ask.
Right.
You take a good sexual history, and usually in the conversation of asking about practices or not, you
they
get that.
always ask about birth control.
Well,
Right.
well, that's the thing. I think
I date women, or
right.
we
Right.
try
fit
not
right
to.
in there.
Yeah, we try. And we certainly try not to ask about birth control. We try to ask about sexual practices before you get to the birth control question. So that
You've been better trained than many of the
Well,
doctors.
and we try to.
Right.
I mean, I go over and talk to the medical students now. I'm part of the cohort at GW that goes over and tries to train medical students to ask those questions.
Some of us wouldn't come out with that because we're bisexual.
Understood.
Answer to
And
Well, you might.
the odds.
Right,
You
if
may-
they
if you
inquire
asked,
a
if
lot
they
of
asked you,
questions.
that- if you
absolutely.
asked, right.
But you
Right.
don't,
Right.
yeah, they have to ask.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you
And
just
then-
sit there and.
Although appallingly, we all lie to our doctor.
About something.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
About
they
something.
already
All the
calculate
time.
that.
How many
When I
times
tell
is
them
the
that
statistic
I
is
drink
high?
one glass
That
of
is
wine
true.
means
60% of us lie every time.
So I
we go to
just,
our
I
doctor.
just say that.
I think you're right about. Yeah, you're
No.
right about that.
How many times a
much
week do you
sugar
floss?
you eat?
Right,
How
like
much fat do you eat? Did
Right.
you exercise this
Right.
week?
Did you wear your seatbelt?
Everyone,
Right.
yeah. Do you wear your seatbelt or a bike helmet? Every one of us lies to our doctor at some point. So that might be where we start with a change too.
That is
Right.
such a good final note.
Yeah.
Big
that was
thank you, please, for the panel. Yay. And if the panel would, we should appreciate the audience.
Yes. Thank you
Thanks for coming.
for coming.
Yeah. So we had some dialogue.
Wrapping up this evening with a little advertisement for future events is Chris Dyer.
Thank you all for coming out, especially on such a lovely evening.
Oh, but I'm out every night.
Right. Yes, Yogi, lovely. We will be having future conversations like this in September. The topic will be healthier relationships. October will be on youth. November will be a panel on transgender health.
How about
Dates to-
How about aging?
We already did that.
You already did it. We just did aging. Okay. I missed
And
it.
December, we don't know.
Me
what
too,
we're gonna-
so I
don't know
forgot.
if we're going to do one in December. We have our annual World AIDS Day Vigil in December. July 24th.
Mm-hmm.
Mark this down on your calendar because you're not going to want to miss this if you're in town. If you're out of town,
You
I
should
change
come
your
back.
vacation plans for it. But we're doing an HIV/AIDS forum at Lisner Auditorium. The International AIDS Conference is coming into town. We have a keynote presentation by Jeannie White-Ginder, who is the mother of Ryan White, who all the HIV funding is named after. We have a panel with luminaries like Phil Wilson, Cornelius Baker. I can name some more. But it's going to be a return to Lisner to commemorate, in 1983 we had the first community conference. We had one of the first HIV town forums in DC at Lisner. So we're going back. And I got to get 1,400 people there, so please, count on you all to attend. That'll be 9 down, 1,441 to go. But more importantly, please register online. Go to whitmanwalker.org/return to Lisner, and there'll be information. You can register, and we'll be super happy. And it's free.
Well, free's good.
And it's on a Tuesday night. And afterwards, I'll be so happy. I'll go to karaoke afterwards. I might sing a song for you to the bus.
But you don't,
Again,
that's not mandatory to go to that.
Not mandatory to go to
That's
karaoke.
just
go.
not to.
But it is, and then the Gaymen's Chorus of Washington is going to be doing a stirring performance of something. Because they always are stirring. I don't know what song it is. They promised me they're not going to do Seasons of Love. Because that's been done. So that, again, thank you to our panelists.
Well, thanks.
to our
Thank you.
audience,
Thank you.
And continue to be healthy. Have a great evening.
Thanks.
Be well.